I'm going to show you how to do this puzzle inside the Spire when you're following the Blood Queen quest. We use her sword to get in here anyway. This room is pretty brutal. I hope you've got a lot of healing. If, like me, you haven't healed all game, maybe you'll be fine. But there's not really a lot we can do about it. We're going to get stabbed a lot in here. There are two things to pay attention to. The first one is the pressure plates that end with a 4 open up all of the gates. And you might think there's nothing going on, but there are shortcuts and routes through them. So you are going to want to just take the hit to get these open. Luckily, at least with these ones, we get a bit of a rebate on the damage we take from the enemies that we're fighting. Now, I'm going to show you guys just whilst we're in this position, because it's fairly easy from here, that you can see when we step on one of the pressure plates, one of the cages is going to get lifted. And the idea here is we actually want to do all 6. Only 3 of them, I think, are for progression. So if you look up, look, there's one with a statue here, and that statue has the skull on it. If you look further up there, there's also one with the tower on it. It's just above my head right now. And you see the tower is highlighted above the door, and that's one that we got just first. So if you did the one up there, jump off, come round, and then lock that one in, that is going to lead to us opening the main door. But we're going to want all 6 anyway, because as you can see, we actually have additional loot rooms for getting these other ones anyway. So in my case, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to restand on this for science to show you guys. Nearly half my health. Absolutely disgusting. So obnoxious. Run down. And that'll give you an extra opening that you can obviously go on in and explore. To work out which pressure pads will lift which cages, what we can do is we can interact with some of these platforms here. I don't think this one is. This one's going to tell us rules of the room, I believe. But if you come to one, so for example, if I come through this cage right here, this cell even, and we can see this has got the skull on it. When I highlight this now, it tells me B1, B2, and F1 are what we want to use to get a hold of the skull. So obviously now what I'll do is, in my case, I'll take a screenshot. You guys might want to write this down. B1, B2, or F1. So let's go and find a B1 or B2. It should be on this first floor here. Man, the amount of damage taken in here is absolutely disgusting. So we've got a B2. B2 should work. So we go on here. Lose almost half my health. Lose health dropping down because we need to take the shortcut. And now we should find we can lock the skull in, and that's highlighted one of the symbols above the door. So far in the video, that should give us the flame, the tower, and the skull. Obviously, I got the moon already. I actually did that from the floor above, from this same platform right here. So above us is another 4, obviously. So if I go this way, then we loop around, I got that 4 over there. So you come through over to this side, and I got the C4. I guess now, for experimentation's sake, let's go and do D4 to open up some more of the cells. I guess I'll best heal beforehand. So go ahead, get these opened up. And then for the final symbol that I need, I can come over here to where the snake is. I can see that we need E1, E3, or F4. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find that, which happens to be right up at the top anyway. So it's actually right next to the snake statue. Probably going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to get down there in time, but let's give it a go. I've got the bull charge thing on, so maybe I'll charge over there to save myself a little bit of time. That didn't really help much, did it? They really don't want you to have an advantage in speed. That'd be too much to ask when we're costing us health each run, and then we can get the final lever. So I think I missed one in the video, but it really shouldn't be too difficult to work out the rest of the puzzle from there, and I hope that helps you out.